When I was a kid, I loved reading. I'd spend hours and hours a day reading books. I liked spending a lot of time on the computer system. I really liked playing chess with my dad especially. I was on the math and science team and the chess team. I guess you could say I was a pretty geeky kid, but I'm proud of it. When I was 11, I saw Star Wars on the big screen, and I was just enthralled by R2-D2. He was more than a machine. You know, he had an agenda, he had a personality, he let you know what he was thinking, and he was really one of the main characters of that movie. At the same time, I was thinking about R2-D2 up on the big screen. My dad had brought home for the family one of the first personal computers. And this was really exciting at the time because no one on my block had a computer system. And I would spend just hours writing computer programs, hacking on the computer. And it was the first time that I saw engineering as a creative field. I just had absolutely no idea how difficult it would be to build a robot as sophisticated as R2-D2, but it got me excited that there were things in the computer field, in the engineering field, that you still left to invent. In high school, I was really shy and I felt like I really didn't fit in. But when I went to MIT, I met all these people, both men and women, who had common interests with me. I studied mechanical engineering, but I also took a lot of classes in the electrical engineering and computer science department. But I also found a lot of folks with other interests, and with them I played for the women's ice hockey team, I went on camping adventures, learned how to winter camp, and I learned how to snowboard very early on in 1990. I co-founded iRobot with Colin Angle and Rod Brooks. Colin, I met the first day at MIT, and we'd shared a lot of the same classes. Rod Brooks was a professor at the Artificial Intelligence Lab. We started iRobot because we really wanted to take robots out of the research lab and bring them to the real world. The philosophy behind building the Roomba vacuuming robot was, instead of trying to make a robot that can do everything, maybe like a humanoid, like C-3PO, it was really take one specific thing and do it really, really well and cost-effectively with a robot. And that's vacuuming the floor. In the future, robots will be doing more of the chores around the house that you don't like to do. They'll be taking on even more of the dangerous jobs and missions. And I like to think of them starting to also help people who can no longer take care of themselves. What I really love about engineering is you can invent stuff that really helps people. We've now got a Roomba into millions of homes, and it keeps people from having to do this job that really nobody likes, vacuuming. On the military side, we've delivered robots to our troops that have been credited with saving the lives of dozens and dozens of soldiers, and that's a really, really great feeling.